Hey guys, it's Mijaelle. Welcome to Heartbeats. Today we're talking to Charlie Bouguenon. He is an actor, singer, dancer. He's done stunt choreography. He is always furthering himself, so you're really going to enjoy this interview, and I hope you get a lot from it.
Everyday hustle and Jose. Everyday hustle and Jose. Hello people in TV land. We're in my house. Look at set. It's very exciting.
Okay, cool.
Hi.
So, hi Charlie.
Hi.
You've been involved in musicals, pantomimes, and even operettas. When did you realize that you had a passion for singing?
Yo, from a young age, it's an accident really. You know when you just do something and you realize I quite like this and I'm quite down the line.
Yeah.
Like in school I was in choirs and from nursery school, always in the school plays and those kind of things. And yeah, then it kind of just grew and did musicals in high school and operettas and that sort of thing in dramatic societies, and kind of went professional and continued. I studied drama because I think acting is my deepest passion, I'd say, but everything fascinates me about performance and telling stories, and really it's a life sentence.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad you enjoy it. And then you played Dr. Frankenfurter from the Rocky Horror Picture Show in a national tour. How did you get into your sweet transvestite, transsexual Transylvania?
That show, yeah, very, very special.
Yeah.
But a fan of it. I watched it quite late for the first time. A friend introduced me to it when I was in matric at 18, and that's like really quite late. And from the first time I saw it, I'm like, this is incredible. I mean, I knew about it and that kind of thing, but I never watched it. And I'd always wanted to play Frank. In varsity, we had a dress up, we had a Rocky Horror Show, and naturally went as Frank, and did the whole thing. And he's such a fascinating character.
You're trapped! There's no way out, and even if there was, it would probably be a one-way ticket to the bottom of the bay.
For the show that we did, I auditioned for such a long time. I auditioned for a month.
Really? Wow.
Because the company didn't quite know me, and I was kind of, hadn't played like big leads yet in the industry, and to carry a show like this, because he's really a pivotal character to the show, and sent me through the ringer, and got in front of the producers, but also kind of like as this, and the director really wanted to work with me, and I really wanted to be in the show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man.
So the final audition, the director called me an hour before the time and got me into costume and makeup and the whole deal, and did it the full thing for the first time in front of the producers, and they were like, yeah, because this is the lucky thing. I grow a beard, I look different. I put on a wig, I look different. I put on a hat, So it's really lucky that I've got such a functional look, and wow, what a character! I sat on the balcony with the script for a month before rehearsals with a pencil. And just carried on, taking notes, analysing, seeing different angles, asking questions, really tearing it apart.
Yeah.
So when we put it together in rehearsal, it's a character that I aim for to have so much depth, to be playing so many notes at the same time. Yeah, really. I try to really get like a whole experience going.
And you will find that when the mood takes me, I can be quite generous.
So Grease is one of those musicals that has walked a really long way with me. I did a school production where I played Kaniki, and then in university we did a production and I played Kaniki. So when auditions came along, the auditions happened while we're doing Rocky Horror. And I auditioned in Cape Town and had really like audition, but also I thought I have to really be quite brave, in the sense that I don't look right now like a Kaniki.
Yeah, slick back hair and.
So what I did is I got a wig, and I kind of had the costume kind of ready, in my own like wardrobe and clothes and that kind of thing. And then what I did is I went into the dance audition just like me in dance kit and everything, because then they want to see, do you have technique and can you keep up with the choreography?
Yeah.
You know, can you contribute in that sense? And so I went and did the audition. You can kind of feel the board going like, yeah, it's cool, but you don't see it. But the choreography is cool. Like, you know, a callback's a callback.
Yeah.
So I got a callback, and for the singing callback, I went in kind of in costume with the wig and the whole lot. And I walked in, and thank goodness the guy out of the West End, he's also a bald guy who wears a wig in the show, thank goodness.
Yeah,
and I came in, and they're kind of like, who are you? And they were like, wow, it looks really cool. It works. Oh, good.
Yay!
Yay! And they said, no, you can take the wig off. We just really want to see you perform. And I was like, wow, that's really nice. That's the first time that's ever happened. And then I got a final callback for Kaniki, but it was in Johannesburg. Okay. And I was performing in Rocky Horror, so I couldn't get to Johannesburg. So as a result, I couldn't get paired with Rizzos, etc., and you just can't do that. You know, you really have to see the performance together. So as a result, I got offered Sunny, and I was kind of like, but Kaniki's my guy.
Yeah.
But I said fine, but I'd really like to perform Kaniki. So I put forward like I'd really like to perform, you know, a performance a week or whatever we can do, and then I'd understudy the character. That's what I'd like. And the producers said, cool, we'll do that. So that's how the Kaniki got, you know, on board. And just, you know what, when you go from like a school level to a university level to a professional level, working with guys that come from the West End and really some of the top guys in our industry, it's so rewarding seeing a story really being told. And also it was the first time that the music was done in South Africa with all the movie tunes.
Oh, wow.
You know, the musical and the movie are really very different. You know, like in the musical, Danny doesn't sing Grease Lightning.
What?
It's Kaniki that sings Grease Lightning.
Oh,
You know, and yeah, it's a little bit different. So now there's that good kind of thing where the musical and the movie amalgamated and became very high energy, and really the sets are incredible, and the costumes are really amazing. We had these full-on leather jackets.
Oh, nice.
And our boots that they made for us were calf skin.
Really?
They were tailored for us individually, each boot, because they went to such lengths, and then it comes across in the show.
Yes,
It's not like,
it's authentic.
Yeah, they do the job and so get the results. And then I understudied Vince Fontaine as well, who was our resident director. So whenever he needed to give the company notes and watch the show, I had to go on for him. And then I was the second understudy for Danny, and I was the understudy for the Teen Angel. In case the teenager it was quite mental, really.
And then you have a teacher's diploma in Latin American dance and ballroom. Mm-hmm. Where does that interest come from?
Well, dancing's always fascinated me, even though I never thought I was really good at it, because I never really had much training. I went for a couple of classes in school for modern and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then in varsity, I did Grease in varsity with Willie Fenter, the choreographer. Yeah. And really, like, we did some very interesting things, and like, you know, swan dive jumps into all sorts of things. Yeah, and I was like, wow, this is fun, but I really need to have a clue. So I went to him for classes for a while, for a couple of months, at the back of the class doing contemporary with these people who were really quite brilliant. And the first time I could sit cross-legged without having to hold my knees and not roll over was at the end of first year, when we had been doing these warm-ups and, you know, doing this training and these techniques. You know, I'd never been able to touch my toes until the end of doing Fame. We were doing these dance warm-ups for like every day with these incredibly talented dancers, and really getting pushed. And you know, with these actors who come like to this, because you dance, but then when you see dancers dance, like really incredible dancers,
then you realize what dance really is.
And then you're like, no, I like to, you know, musical theatre, and I dabble in this kind of thing, but they, you know.
Yeah.
So
you jiggle, you know.
No, so I joined a company in my second year, and that was also, you know, hustling to try and make the rent. So I was taking classes and giving classes. You know, I like stayed for a couple months and took classes. Okay. And then when I got to a level, they started introducing students to me.
Oh, cool, man.
Level 1, and so I was kind of, you know, keeping ahead of the game, and spent a year there, and it really was a good time during my second year to, you know, have a little bit of income apart from waitering. Yeah, it's true. A lot of that is waiter. My 10th year in the industry was very important to me, Because finally my acting career was longer than my waitering career.
That means something when you got to that point,
like, yes. Yay, survived.
You got a career now, yeah, that's cool.
And the dancing thing goes everywhere. Like, here's a cool story. So, my first panto I did in 2004. It was Janice Honeyman's Cinderella. Incredible cast. I learned a lot of things. And our choreographer was Adele Blank, who is contemporary ballet. And she's known as Adele Hinge Blank. And it's not because she's unhinged. It's because she hinges a lot in her choreography, which is, it's quite something. And the choreography was hectic. And she was told, here are 12 dancers.
Yeah.
Choreograph. So she did her thing.
Oh, crap.
It was quite something. So after that really like opened my eyes. And I'm like, I need to compete in this industry to get roles, because that's what it is. You get auditions and you place your bet against others. And so I went to Broadway Dance. Was in Melville at the time. And I went there for nearly a year's worth of classes where I tried to go every single day. I said, how much money for the year? And then I did everything. I did ballet, I did contemporary, I did musical theatre, I did all sorts of things because I really needed to get a crash course so that I can, keep up. You can fake it so far and then you're like, no, I really need a class. So I did a lot of classes, had maybe one tap class, and I didn't have tap shoes. And there was an audition coming up for Thoroughly Modern Millie.
Okay, yeah.
Which is a 20s style musical, and the choreography is quite banging. And there's a lot of, well, not a lot, but there's quite a fair amount of tap dancing in it. Megan Rosenberg, my tap teacher, would be saying, should be watching this and going, no, there isn't a lot of tap. There's only a few numbers. A lot of tap is the entire show. Incredible teacher. So what happened is I went to the audition and I hadn't really tapped in my life before. I took my Latin American shoes, my Cuban heels, and I nailed double taps to it, which was a mistake. A guy at the audition literally was like, to the shackles of my feet so I can dance. It's like a tickety sound, which is a little bit like, not so good.
It sounds like a street performance.
Exactly. That's like, oh, those bottle caps. So downstairs in the audition at the Joburg Theatre, he taught me a couple moves. This is a buffalo. Because I'd learned things like shuffles and beat heels and those guys, very, very simple. And I literally went into the audition not knowing how to tap. Hi. But my thing is, because always the structure is dance, then singing. If you get through the dance, they're like, all right, let's see if you can sing. Then they, have a singing audition, and then if you make it through that, we get to read scenes together. Okay. Unless you're that character, they're like, no, listen, you don't have to dance, you don't have to sing, you're just going to be speaking. You just So I went upstairs, terrified, but ready to fake it. And I literally just followed the shapes. And really looked,
You acted it,
Yeah, I really gave it horns. Gave those shapes all I could. And the choreographer came up to me and she was like, you can't tap, can you? You can't tap. And I'm like, no, but I will. And to my surprise, literally to my surprise, I got the gig.
Wow.
And I had 3 months to learn how to tap dance.
That's crash course.
So I did some research. I spoke to people in the industry and such, and they said go to Megan Rosenberg. And went to her, and she so graciously allowed me to be in the back of her classes. And so I did once a week. I did the first year, second year, and third year dance and musical tap classes.
Wow, that's cool.
Which amounts to 5 hours a week. And went, and the first couple of times we were really like, oh, they're so fast and so good, and I can't keep up. But literally, it's practice, and you put in the time, and you get the results out. Did the show, managed to keep up in the show, which was ridiculous. We had some of the best ensemble members, some of the best dancers, I think, at the time in the country.
Wow. And
there was a little special ed Charlie, trying to keep up, and it was really awesome because I really worked hard in that show. And as a result, I ended up staying and taking classes with Megan for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, to the level where I've actually given classes at a couple of places, and I really have such a deep respect for it. It's a musical instrument. That's what's so fascinating about that as a dance form, that it is a musical instrument as well as a dance form. you know.
I don't know if I but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is, because it's all sounds, you know,
yeah.
because you make rookie mistakes in the beginning, you're like, oh, there's noise, and you're trying to get this, and you're like, and Megan really broke it down and said, like, no, it's music, it's highs and lows, it's creating sound in a dance form. It's really, it's fascinating.
How's the peeps? How you doing? Okay, welcome to Charlie's little tap class.
Hey! He's promised to teach me everything he knows
Yeah,
in 10 minutes. So.
In 10, 5, 2, now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little thing. Like I said, tap is about sounds, right? You have your high sounds, you have your treble sounds, you have your bass sounds. Okay, and it's about how you put these sounds together. That is how you get your music. And what's cool, because it's a dance form and music. Cool. And you get a style called hoofing, where everything is kept underneath you and moving really fast, and a lot of good sounds and everything. And it fascinates me. I enjoy that. So one move that is used a lot, that's a basis in tap, is the paradiddle.
Okay.
You'll recognize this from like drumming, etc., etc., etc. So it starts off with a. Now you want to copy me, eh?
Yeah, okay, right.
Okay, so we're going to start on the right foot. The weight's on the left. Okay, we're going to go dig. Okay, now you get a thing called a pickup, which is where you, from your dig position, you're going to snatch the front of the foot up, get in the front beat, the front tap to give us a beat. So you're going to go pick up is. Hey, nice, and we keep it up, great. Then you're going to put that front tap down called a beat, and then your heel. Right, and then changing and putting the weight over onto your other leg. So let's go from top to there. Okay, we're going to go dig, pick up, beat, heel, lekker, and then the other foot, because you have 2 feet. Wonderful, so we're going to move over to the left. Let me go dig, we got dig, see, we just got 4 things, there's really too much. There we go, pianist, eh? Yeah. Can't play chord.
Okay, cool.
Dig, pick up, beat, heel. And then you're on the other side again. It goes dig, pick up, beat, heel. Now what's cool about it is, the more you do it, the more it starts to sound as if something cool is happening. And you wouldn't think about doing the same move.
Hey!
Boom! There it is. So that's tap, and then from there it becomes lots of fun things. Yeah. Love it. What an instrument. Yeah. Nice! Thanks for tuning in.
Hey guys, that was part 1. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for part 2, where we're going to be talking about stage combat and stunts, the play Somewhere on the Border, where Charlie plays Bombardier Kotze. We're also going to be talking about his one-man play, which he created himself, called Emphasis on Hopeless, and Charlie's company, CharlieGuy Productions.